What's up, guys? We back with another episode of Cups of Convo. I think this episode 3 now because the last episode 3 got jacked up. But it's episode 3, and you know how we do. We just sit down, have a little drink, and have a conversation. That's Cups of Convo. So but today we got a special guest, long time friend back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I can say that he's the reason why I'm here right now. He the reason why I'm a photographer, put it like that. So with no further ado, let me introduce yourself.
What's good? Theodore Winters. Hey, photographer. Hey, this the man with the plan though. What more can I say, man?
Hey, you the man, bro.
Man,
you
look,
started before I did. You got me started. So
I must say it's a pleasure and an honor, first off, to be here, see what you've been doing, man. Give you your flowers because you doing the thing, like for real, for real. Brag about you all the time. See your work.
appreciate it.
Killing the game. You became what we was looking up to. When we look up to the Sterlings, the Elliots, the Brown McKinleys, all them guys, man, I see your work now, and it's there. Your work stand out. Every time I see something, I be like, yep, that's 12. That's 12. So let me give you your flowers, too.
Appreciate it. So, we here, Cups of Convo, and of course, this name is familiar, huh?
Yeah,
Cups of Convo,
yeah. Glad you bringing it back.
Yeah, we started this back with Noir Entertainment.
Yeah,
It was a coffee shop type deal. But now, I got a little
got
podcast
the little setup
vibe,
going on. Yeah, I like
first
it.
time with the mics. People know this is new. You know what I'm saying? I had to kind of upgrade because the last setup it wasn't working for me with the audio. So I had to get a little upgrade. It's gonna continue to grow too. So just be patient with us, and we're gonna get it right. We'll get it together. But
yes,
we
sir.
here, and the whole thing of Cups of Convo is we sit down and have a grown folk drink.
Yes, sir.
That's why if you ever want to be on the show, you got to be 21 and up. No kids. But we here. We got some scotch this time. Some Glenlivet Founders Reserve. My first time having this one. I know. Well, I ain't gonna say first time you see the cup. The bottle almost gone. It's my first time having with this bottle.
Yeah,
Put it like that. But it ain't really that strong. You know what I'm saying? Like versus the 12 year that I'm used to drinking. The 12 years is a lot stronger than this one, so it ain't that bad. I know you're not really a drinker.
A drinker. Yeah, I was about to say. Let me say this for the camera.
Yeah.
I am not a drinker, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take a drink from a boy here.
Well, I'm gonna just pour you. I'm gonna pour you a little bit, just
I'm an occasional drinker.
Right. Well, I occasionally drink a lot. No, I'm gonna rephrase that. My occasions are often.
There you
Not
go.
a lot.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is definitely one worth drinking for.
Right.
It's a celebration.
So I'm just gonna pour both for just a little bit, just to start off.
Almost like a little mini reunion, man.
Kind of is.
Because it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I can't remember the last time we actually was in the same area.
That's what I'm saying. It's been a minute.
I can't think of it.
It's been a good little minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. But
that could be a good thing though. That means we both been busy doing our thing. Still no love lost.
Right.
So it's a good thing.
Right.
But we here now.
We here now.
Yes, sir.
So let's jump right into it. Go ahead and take a sip first.
All right.
And see if you like it. I want to pose you a little bit, so
That's cool.
It ain't that bad.
Nah, it ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
It's real smooth. It don't really hit you that hard. It don't even go down hot. So
yeah.
All right, so let's jump right into it.
Let's go.
So Theodore Winters.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you still do photography here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you go? You still go by Winters?
Winters Photography.
Winters Photography.
Mm-hmm.
So how long you been doing? Like, tell the people how long you been doing. I know how long you been doing.
If I had to go back, it's been so long. Man. We went, hold up. First off, we did JTJ.
Yeah.
Then Noir.
And
then we kind of did our own little thing. You went to what, Fox Photos?
Yeah, I was Fox Photos.
Then 12?
Yeah, yep. No, I was Israel Media.
Yeah.
And then 12 Vision.
Yeah.
So I went through a lot of names.
So when was when was Noir or JTJ?
JTJ, I think that was like 2012, if I'm not mistaken.
So if that was 2012, I
Yeah.
probably got started 2011, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I found out you was doing photography, you was interning with Sterling.
Yeah.
You know, and
So I think it was 2011.
yeah, because I didn't even, my mindset wasn't nowhere near
It was
photography.
on music
It was just
and
on
videos.
music videos.
Yeah,
That was about it.
Yeah.
Then I don't know how, I can't remember what got me into like
So-
I want to do photography.
This what happened. I don't know if you remember. I needed help with the wedding. And I was like, yo, come let's do this wedding, make this little quick money.
I do remember that.
And the plan was we gonna go to Best Buy and get a camera. After we do this shoot, we gonna take the camera back.
Right.
And it was like you kind of saw how easy it was, and I think you kind of was liking the camera a little bit.
Yeah, I did.
And it was just history from there.
Yeah, I remember now. I remember I used my refund check that year to go buy the camera. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take it back Sunday. But
Yeah.
I fell in love with it. Kept the camera. I was like, you know what? My mindset was, hey, we just made this little quick $300.
We gonna keep doing it.
I can make this $800 back real quick.
Real
you
quick.
know? So that's how it was. So that was 2012, 11, somewhere.
Yeah.
So when you was interning with Sterling, like how was that experience?
Man, it was a great experience. I can actually say I learned a lot just to see how Sterling was going about like his process from the setting up stuff and even like the team that he had, because it wasn't just him. He had a whole little team. And I'm like, man, it just kind of showed me things from a different perspective. And of course, he was working with celebrities and things of that nature. And I was like, man, Sterling really doing it. But I remember day one, he brought me in. Only thing I did was stapling papers together. I came in, I was just stapling little papers, price lists and stuff like that. But then he sat me down, we talked about the different tools, about editing. He showed me how to work the liquify tool, and it was cool. Sat me down, watched some YouTube videos, and it just kind of opened me up to, just more the different styles of editing, because there's so many ways to do different things. It's almost like you really have to find what works for you.
Yeah, you're right. I recently learned that. Still learning that. To be honest, I've been doing it since then, 2011, 2012, and I'm still learning that it's things you gotta just figure out for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
So much keep changing too, for the better. But
right? Yeah, it is. You got to change with it.
Yeah. Or when you find something that works for you, just stick to it.
Yeah, that too. But at the same time, the way stuff changes, you gotta learn how to maneuver your way with it as well.
Definitely.
But I do remember that. Well, I ain't gonna say I remember, but people don't know this. But you were actually the one that everything you learned from Sterling, you taught me. And then after that, we was just kind of like teaching each other.
Yeah,
definitely. We was kind of bouncing
definitely
off each other after that as we grew up and doing it, because we were working together for about 3 years.
Yeah.
So from 2012 to about 2015, somewhere up in there. 2016.
Plenty of late nights. People do not understand how many times I done spent the night in that studio.
Right.
Man, just being up, chopping it up. It was a whole little vibe.
Yeah.
From the music to the light settings, we'll be up learning stuff, watching YouTube videos.
I mean, we was doing shoots in my studio. My studio went in, but like,
yeah.
Big,
for real.
Yeah, we were doing photo shoots in there. So
yeah, it's definitely been a journey, man, and I'm proud to see where you at now and how you've just took it to the next level.
Yeah, and to be honest, like me looking at myself, I don't even see it like that. I just be like, I'm just doing me.
Yeah,
I'm just doing what I know.
Well, I see it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I see it, especially like with the editing and just the whole vibe. And I hear about it all the time. I be like, yeah, I know him. That's my guy.
Yeah. So now, currently, I know back then you was shooting with Canon. What you shooting with now?
Still Canon. I think I have a 7D Mark. I ain't fancy like you. I have a 7D Mark II. But for the longest I was shooting with that Canon T3i.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I be looking back, I be like, man, I almost did some of my best work with that Canon T3i and that little prime lens. I remember when we first got into the little prime lens. That little prime lens was doing the thing.
Yeah, I had that T4i,
Yeah.
I had it for a good little minute. I actually still got my hands on it. I just don't have it with me. But
Yeah.
I can go touch it every now and then. I donate it to somebody, but it's still there. You know what I'm saying? But so you got the 7D Mark II. Yeah, I had that one. That was my last camera that I had before I went full frame.
Yep.
Yeah, and I sold that camera to some random woman. I don't know. She said she wanted to get into photography. I just sold it to her.
Yeah, you get the job done.
I was getting a lot of good pictures with that camera.
Was
when I got that camera, I felt like I was doing something.
As a matter of fact, I think what inspired me to get the 7D Mark II, I saw you doing your thing with it. I was like, "What you? If this was the 7D Mark II doing, I gotta get one."
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's a good camera because I went from a 7D to a 7D Mark II. I still remember when I got the 7D. We were still shooting together when I had the 7D.
Yeah.
And I still remember when I got it. And then when I got the 7D Mark II, it was like
a whole nother game.
Different level. It just changed the game. I was like, yeah, this the one. And I shot with it all the way into 2020. That's when I got my my 5D Mark III in 2020. Yep, that's when it was. Yep,
that's a game changer too.
Yeah, but I only had that 5D Mark III for about 6-7 months. Then I upgraded to the
mirrorless.
The
that's
60.
When you were 60?
Not 60. The R6, the mirrorless. Yeah, mirrorless changed the game.
I know.
I ain't gonna lie, that changed the game for all photography. I know people that still now using DSLR.
Yeah, but
my experience, it made photography easier.
I had a mirrorless camera. I can't even remember which one I had. I just never gave it a chance because I was sticking to what I knew.
Right. And
then plus, I didn't have the right lens for it that I think I needed to actually get the full experience. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick to. I ain't have time to practice because I got to a point where I wasn't just doing like play shoots and free shoots and stuff like that,
right,
or portfolio building stuff, which I should have been doing. But everything I was doing, it was an actual gig, so I ain't have time to practice with the mirrorless camera, and I just got rid of it.
Yeah, ain't gonna lie.
I hate it now, though.
You should have kept it.
Yeah. I hate it.
Because when I first got my mirrorless, I was using an EF lens. I had a, what was the first lens? A 24-70 Tamron, the old one. So I think I paid like $300 for that lens. You
had the little attachment on it?
Yeah, and I bought the little adapter.
Yeah.
Because I think the adapter came with it when I bought it. Because I bought that camera from a rental site.
Yeah.
I rented it for like 3 months. Like I was just paying every week.
I was
in love with the camera.
You were renting to own at that point.
Like I was literally renting to own. I rented to own that camera.
Yeah.
It was like I think by the time I started renting it when it first came out, it was like $2,500. So, but the rental fee was like $150 a week. So I was just paying that $150 every week. Yeah. For like 3 months straight. And then when I finally set up enough money, I just wanted to pay the rest of it. I think by the time I actually paid for it, my balance was like $1,700.
Oh, so as you was renting it, your balance was coming down?
Yep,
that's what's up.
It was going down, yeah. It don't go down as much. Like they don't take the full
amount, but they do.
But it takes a pretty much little penny off, But I probably by the time I paid for it, I probably total paid maybe like 27.
So you were
28.
financing it on
Pretty
the
much.
loan.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You know, but if I would have kept paying, it probably would have been more than that.
Yeah.
But it was a good decision. I'm glad
Yeah.
I did it. You know, I was gonna go Sony before I got that one, but I'm glad I went on with Canon.
Yeah,
Because
that's all I know.
yeah, Canon is like, I don't know. I can't. Nothing else is just can't compete.
I played around with a Nikon camera before, but it's like the total opposite. I couldn't get with it.
Somebody gave me a Nikon, and I gave it away. I sold it. Like I ain't even use it. They was like, "Hey, I got an extra camera. I don't even use it." I was like, "I take it."
Mm-hmm.
I realized it was Nikon. I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I knew a girl that wanted to get into photography. She was like, "I'm looking for a camera." I was like, "Hey, you can buy this one for like $200."
Yeah.
You know, it's brand new, like
Right.
never been used. So
I
sold it to her for that, and I think she ended up selling it. But she got like a 5D Mark II now, something like that.
That's a good.
But she doing her thing now. I might have her on the show one day. But yeah, she doing her thing. But yeah, Canon is like the best thing.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so moving on, like as far as clientele, like what ways do you bring in your clientele now?
Now, honestly, I don't even post. People be guessing like, you still do photography? And I do, but because I haven't been ready to just jump back into it. So backstory, I had did a big shoot for Mississippi College a couple of years ago, and this was around the Thanksgiving holiday time, and somebody broke into my vehicle, stole all my stuff. Like, I took all my good stuff because it was for a pageant for Mississippi College, and they had other schools that came down too. Killed the shoot. I'm like, this about to make my clientele go sky high.
Right.
And man, they stole all of my stuff. Like literally everything that was in there, from lights, bags, everything.
Damn.
So after that, it kind of killed my whole little move for photography because I had to start all the way over. And really since then, I haven't really just been even attempting to build my clientele. Like as people come to me and ask me, am I shooting?
Right.
Honestly, it's like if I feel like it, I'll do it. And if I don't, I'll be like, well, you know, let me refer you to somebody else.
Right.
So I be sending people your way too.
Appreciate it.
I be like, yeah,
I need it right now.
Let me refer you to somebody else. And I just shoot out them links. And but certain you have those loyal customers, those loyal clients who come through and it's like, oh nah, I ain't accepting no for an answer.
Right.
You gonna be the one to do my shoot. So I pretty much still rock with them, and that's about it. I really don't post. I haven't posted in a good little minute. People probably tag me in something,
right?
But I don't be posting like that.
Well,
I'm thinking about jumping back into it though.
I would say do it. I would say do it because I've been doing it now full time since 2020. So
yeah,
I wouldn't go back.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go back. I like it. A lot of freedom. I get to do what I like to do.
Yeah.
You know, I even got to the point now that I actually hired another photographer.
Yeah.
So now whenever I'm not available or I just don't feel like doing it, I'll be like, hey, he can do it.
Yeah.
But I'm still trying to get him trained up because he fresh. He knew. I got somebody that really wasn't that experienced, but that's what I wanted. So I can mold him and build him up
for sure.
I want him to be.
Another thing too, I realized when we was like 2011, 12, when we was just getting started, we was young. It was something we just liked to do, honestly.
Yeah.
That just so happened to make money.
Right.
We enjoyed the art of photography. And back then, as far as like the business mindset of it, I know for me it wasn't.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't. Most definitely for me
it wasn't there.
Yeah.
I just love taking pictures.
Yeah, I did it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, so bagging away from it, just to kind of let it breathe for a moment. And I feel like it's almost kind of like what you did.
Yeah, I took 2 years off.
Yeah, you kind of bagged away, let it breathe, get your mind together, and then when you came back, you definitely came back strong.
Yeah.
So just adopting that blueprint, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna still do it every once in a while, but just kind of trying to come back with that business mindset. So when I do come back, Like it's gonna be full swing, and they gonna like, oh yeah,
Yeah, you got it. Shit, you got the talent. Hell, it's there. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta. I'm gonna definitely upgrade. Once I upgrade my equipment, and like I said, come back through, find a home to shoot in, or get my own little studio. It's gonna be back popping.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, speaking of that, I ain't got it set up yet, but I'm probably about to get ready to start renting out my studio.
Okay.
In
cool.
case you just,
Cool, cause I
I ain't got it set up yet. So
I ain't gonna call no names, but I hit up somebody and I was like, hey bro, I can rent your studio. He was like, yeah. I get to the studio. It was about twice the size of the music studio.
that's small.
That's small. It is small. And then that's including changing room, waiting room, and a place to shoot.
Dang.
Yes. And I was like, ooh. All right. So I supported him that one time.
Right.
He ain't been back ever since.
Dang. Well, yeah, that's if you say it's twice the size.
Yeah, that was
That's
small.
small.
It was
That's
small. It was small. The ceiling was about the same height too. It wasn't a high ceiling, but yeah.
Yeah, even the first studio we had was bigger than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was definitely much bigger than that. Matter of fact, because the only two lenses I have right now is the 70-200 and the 50 millimeter.
Oh yeah, you was struggling.
So I'm literally on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm on the wall like this shooting.
Then you got a crop sensor too. Oh yeah,
Man,
you was struggling.
I made it work, but at the same time, I was like, dang, I gotta. Yeah, so good thing you're gonna be renting it out. I'll be hollering at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row first before I just
Before you
put it out there. But I got it's set, it's there where people can book it, but I just don't have it public just yet.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's in the works. It's in the works. So
cool.
just be on the lookout for that.
Yes, sir.
If you watching and you in the area, be on the lookout for that.
Everybody be on the lookout.
Yeah.
You looking for a space. And it's gonna be A1. I'm letting you know now.
Oh yeah.
I walked in today, I was like,
yeah.
Remember how when we first saw Elliot's studio?
Man, yeah. I feel that way about his new studio.
Man, it was like walking into Toys R Us for photographers.
Right.
This definitely can get a lot done.
Oh yeah. I get the job done here.
Yeah.
If you would have saw it before I did anything to it, you'd be like, wow, it's two different things. Like it's like night and day. I did a lot of work to it. Still doing some stuff.
Well, we talking to the man who built the music studio in the backyard from the ground up. So
Yeah. So
You know.
I'm doing my thing. I'm trying. So I know that you don't do it full time, but like what just keeps you still shooting today? Like what motivates you to still do it?
Because I still love the art of it. You know what I mean? Anytime I get out, pick up my camera, whether it's an event or a client, I just enjoy the art of it.
Right.
So, that still haven't left. It's just, trying to get all my equipment back and get it back rolling. But yeah, I still love it. I still love shooting. I still do stuff every once in a while. But the difference now is either I volunteer to do something for somebody, or like I said, it'd be those clients who like, I don't care. Like, you about to do this.
Right.
Yeah. So
they bully you into doing it.
yeah. And then I had to get I thought you wasn't shooting, blah, blah, blah. Well, why you do this shooting?
Yeah.
If you ain't want to take my picture, just say that. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, you'll get that.
Yeah.
I get people that try to bully me into doing stuff too, but I don't go for it.
Or why you ain't post my pictures?
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
I was like, I'm not posting nothing right now.
I hate that. Why you don't post my pictures?
Yeah.
I be wanting to tell them because I ain't like it. But
Or it's been the same concept that you've done plenty of times.
Or somebody else already did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I did this before. I'm not gonna keep posting the same thing.
Right.
Like just because you did it for the first time, don't mean I did it for the first time.
People do not understand.
They don't. They I don't know. I get the same stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like being a full-time photographer now is totally different from when we was doing it just for fun.
Oh yeah.
Like the for fun stuff, it was like everything was different. It was you excited to do it, but now when you like a full-time client-based photographer,
Mm-hmm.
some days I don't be wanting to take pictures. I ain't gonna lie. I don't be wanting, because it's like every time I go, I'm like, oh, here we go again.
Right.
Same old thing. Spotlight look. She probably gonna have a corset on with some tights, some what you call them, the mesh.
Yeah, them little mesh
leggings,
fishnet type thing.
Fishnet, what you call it, yeah. Fishnets, or she gonna have a bodysuit on.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same stuff.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna, I get bored. I'm saying this in the camera. I get bored.
Yeah. Somebody come with the underwater idea or something.
Something.
Just like
just different. Anything different, you know.
Something different.
Like, just different. Like, I even try to throw out different ideas.
Yeah.
And
I remember when that maternity on the swing look got popular. Well, like they looking like they laying back.
Yeah,
everybody want to do that.
Yeah. I did that like
Everybody
in 1 year. Last year total, like by itself, I did it probably like 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it with a big girl one time. It was rough.
It was rough.
Yeah, it was rough. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk about that. But I did it a few times.
Yeah.
You know, it turned out, all of them turned out pretty good, you know. I even had a girl from Yazoo, dude. Can't remember my name off the top of my head. Andrea.
Okay.
Last name, it ain't coming to me right now. But you might know her. It's on my page. She had the wings on and stuff.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
You posted it, I definitely saw it.
Yeah. And
Hey, do it make you feel old when you've been done somebody like high school or middle school, high school, college, and then it's like, dang.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
It was recently. I had a client. Was they from Yazoo or they from Canton? I think they're from Canton. But the client was from Canton. But she did a business shoot for hair. And she had a girl from Yazoo. And the girl from Yazoo, I looked at her, I was like, you look familiar.
Right.
But you know, I'm kind of like, I don't know, you know. I didn't know she was from Yazoo until I asked her too. Like, I asked her what her name was. She told me her name. I said, man, you got an old name. Why your mama give you that name? She's like, you know my mama. My mama name is Shantae. I was like, Shantae. I was like, oh. So I'm looking at this girl. I remember her when she was like this tall.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, dang, I feel old.
Yeah.
I was like, how old are you now? She was like, how old she said she was? 19, I think. And I'm like, I remember you when you was 9. You know? So I was like, dang. So yeah, I do feel old. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I feel old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This off subject, but you know what's funny? I just thinking about like our history. We done sub together. Right? we done been in the classroom and we was so young, bro.
Yeah.
Like we was really so young. Like what was they doing?
I don't know. I think I was like 20 years old subbing like high school.
That's what I'm saying. We started off in high school.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, I had that's another reason why I be feeling so old, because I had my brothers in my class. I done had all 3 of my brothers.
Right.
In my class. And I'm like, man, that made me feel so old.
Yeah,
but
it do make you feel old. You was like, I was your teacher.
Cause think about the people that was in the classrooms when we first got started, and what they where they at now, how old they are now.
Yeah, they old.
And then it's like, dang, we really weren't even that much older than them.
It really wasn't.
It's crazy.
A lot of them was probably like 3 years older than them, 4 years older.
Yeah,
than them. That's about it.
Yeah. But they didn't really know.
Nah, they didn't care.
Nah, they didn't care. They just had some cool substitutes.
Yeah.
You know, as long as y'all keep the noise down.
I'm telling you, that's how every class I would, hey, look, just keep the noise down. Y'all do whatever y'all
want. Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. Dang, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, we go way
I
back.
forgot about that.
Way back.
Yes, y'all, I used to be a teacher.
We don't know what they were thinking, but
right.
So that, of course, like music. For those who don't know, we was both in the band.
Yeah.
So we did that from trying to help our high. Notice I said trying to help our high school.
You still helping though, don't it?
Bro, I ain't been over there in so long. Like so long.
Yeah.
At least I missed at least a couple of football seasons. I haven't even been to one high school football game this past season.
Yeah, it's been a while. Last time I seen a high school football game season, whatever, was probably 2016.
Yep. I normally would go back around homecoming time, but it's probably been 2 because I haven't been back for the last 2 homecomings for sure. So yeah.
Well, I know I see some YouTube videos, not YouTube, Facebook videos of their band. I can say I'm gonna be honest. They sound pretty decent this year
from what they have been.
Yeah, what they have been.
Yeah,
they sound pretty decent. So
yeah,
whoever they got now probably doing a good job.
Oh yeah, he doing his thing. Mm-hmm.
I still remember the first time we did the studio shoot. It was with my little cousin Destiny. You remember that?
What? I'm trying to remember.
It was at my mama church in the little, little annex.
Yes. Yes.
We had just got the lights.
What? You couldn't tell us nothing, boy. We had to, looking back at that equipment, it was so basic.
Yeah.
But it got the job done, though.
Yeah, it did. $300 set with 3 lights.
I remember we had to keep buying the little triggers and remotes because they would if you drop it, it was over.
Yeah, it was over with. Them lights didn't last them but like 3 months.
Them lights was, looking back at it, them lights was so small.
Yeah.
And then we had the big stupid lights at one point.
Yeah, we got from it was a random lady and she was selling them. I forgot how we got them.
I don't know.
It was them. I forgot the name of them, but it came with a little battery pack.
Yeah. Oh, when we had that battery pack, we thought we were doing something.
Oh yeah, we was killing the game.
Yeah, we thought we was doing something.
Outdoors with the strobe and everything.
Hey, that changed the game a little bit too, though.
Yeah, it did.
When we got around to doing outdoor shoots with them strobe lights.
Yeah, it did change the game. It wasn't too many people doing that back then either.
Right.
We was like probably one of the first ones, other than like the heavy
hitters.
Sterling.
Yeah.
But as far as like people in our range, they weren't doing that. They weren't doing that. But I think the first shoot that we ever just like did together that was like the dopest thing that we ever did was with what is that girl name? Start with a K. I can't remember. We did it at my mama church. It was a black background.
You ain't talking about Trina, is it?
Not Trina, no. Her name start with a K. Kalia or something like that. Mm-hmm. But she had on a black dress, a black skirt, and like a black top with like spikes or whatever.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
I can't remember her name right now.
Watson,
yeah, that's her last name.
Yeah.
Start with a K though.
Yeah.
But that's her.
Is it Kalia? I don't know, but if
you're
watching this, you know who you with.
I think that was the dopest. That was like the beginning.
Yeah.
Just changing the game.
Yeah.
That right there.
But honestly though, like when you I've learned over a period of time, when you have somebody who come prepared, like hair, makeup, and actually care about how they look, for some reason the camera just act right, and it's it do. I'm about to give you a good product because she came ready.
Yeah, she did come ready. That was that's why I said that was the first time that I think we ever had just that preparedness and everything was like on point. Like it seemed like every shot was perfect.
Yeah.
From that whole entire shoot, your editing was skills back then was like incredible.
Man,
but like that was how I was looking at it. Like, I was like, this dude killing it, man. Like that. Like when I'm gonna get like this, Man. But yeah, I think that was like that was the one.
Yeah,
that shoot right there.
That was a cold shoot.
I think that shoot is on your page. It may be on my Facebook. I can't remember.
It may
every
be.
now and then I see it. Like every now and then I be like, yeah, that's still a dope shoot. Yeah, to this day. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's how you know like. When you can go back and pull an old photo, and then think about the equipment we had though.
Yeah, it was trash.
So it's like, man.
But that show you that you don't need much to get a good shot.
You definitely don't.
You don't need much to get a good shot. Like the bare minimum works.
Yeah, we was making it work. We definitely was making it work. Once you learn how to, the hardest part is really mastering light. Like if you can master the light part of it and how to get your colors right. And know how to edit a little bit.
Yeah, that's really lighting is the most important thing. Like this upcoming week, this Thursday, actually, I'm gonna be training my guy because that's what he said he need work with, like light placement and stuff like that. So I'm training him on light placement, but that's the most important thing. Like you can know the camera from the front to the back.
Yeah.
But if you don't understand lighting, it's you won't get it.
You can have the most expensive camera.
Right.
If you don't understand lighting,
Yep.
if your auto mode ain't getting it, it's over.
If you shoot on auto, you trash. I'm sorry. I gotta say, if you shoot on auto, you are trash. Thank you. But yeah, so just kind of moving on from that. The type of photo shoot that you like to do. What is that? Like the ones you like. This is what I love to do.
The ones I would prefer doing the most really is something different, creative. Because like you said, we do enough of everything else.
Right.
So like, come with something different. Because with something different, it's like we both kind of learning and experimenting and figuring it out, and it's just fun. It's interesting, and you know what I'm saying. Seeing it come about and the finished product, it just be like, dang, I just did that. I ain't know I could shoot them with a fishbowl on top of their head and the fish swimming around. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
something creative.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you just have to really just do something to stand out nowadays.
You do.
Yep.
You do.
You can still have the talent to do everything else, but standing out, like, you got to stand out.
Yeah, it's nowadays it's hard to stand out because it's a lot of, I can say it's a lot of talented photographers.
Oh yeah,
out right now.
It really is.
Yeah,
a lot of people killing the game. Honestly, man, I was thinking like I've been saying this for a long time. It's really a lot of talent in Mississippi.
It is. It is
really a lot of talent. When I think about Sterling, and then it's another celebrity photographer. He do a lot of alter ego shoots. Like he like the master of alter ego shoots. Like all the celebrities go to him when they want the picture alter ego type thing. He be killing it, and he cold with editing videos too. He do a little modeling too, but like he cold. But he from Mississippi. I ain't even know that. I think he like.
They gotta find his name so I can look at my.
I think he like from. I think he from Jackson to be exact.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
The only celebrity photographer I know that's from this area is Sterling.
No, this guy he cold. He cold with it. But yeah,
I wonder what does it take to be a celebrity photographer? Because I'm just gonna say I'm gonna put it out there. My work, your work, and a lot of people's work that I know of around this area is the same. It's like the same as the celebrity photographers. Like the only difference between a lot of celebrity photography is they have more workspace.
Yeah.
Than we do. Because
they have that connection
resources.
Too. Yeah. Yeah,
they got more resources. Like if we had the resources, we could do the same exact stuff.
I honestly think it only really probably take like
just one. One celebrity. Well,
one consistent.
I know a guy. I ain't gonna say his name. I know a guy. He good. Don't get me wrong. He's great. But he did one celebrity, and he's not a celebrity photographer. But so today, like now, your most recent picture that you feel like that like is like right now at this moment is your best picture. What is that?
I'm gonna have to send you that one too. But it was a shoot. It was a shoot I did, kind of like a creative picture in a picture type of shoot that I did. Actually, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 4 or 5 shots in one. That was cold. I still play around with them from time to time too.
Yeah, I do a couple of them too, but I don't know, just post them like that.
Yeah,
people ask me to do them, and I do them, and then that kind of be it.
They don't understand like how tedious some of that stuff can be though.
Yeah, I recently just did a edit for a girl, and it took like pretty much all day, only because I had other clients. But when I got done, I sent it to her. She said she didn't like them. But it wasn't me that she didn't like. It wasn't my work. It was her that she didn't like. Yeah. And it kind of made me like, well, you should have said that from the jump.
Exactly.
I wouldn't even
They don't understand. Like I said, they don't understand how tedious it is.
So I was trying to make it. I was like, well, what can I do to make it better?
Yeah.
But I just got to the point. I'm not really worried about it. If she don't like it, she want to take her L. That's her L.
Yeah.
She a loyal client though. Shout out to you. Hopefully you come back after this shoot. But yeah, but okay. One last question before we end up. What is your dream location to do a photo shoot?
Never actually thought about that one. My dream location.
Yeah. Like somewhere you just want to travel to and do a photo shoot, and you feel like that's gonna be like the best photo shoot you ever done in your life.
That's tough. I say that because it'll have to be a place where like I could pull from different locations, and I don't know. That's tough. Because I want to say Africa, somewhere in Africa, because you got the whole just scenery, and then you got maybe the animals that could be in the background. All
So
depends.
the jungle part of Africa or the city part of Africa, you know, it's two different Africas.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. You know how like, I don't know, would it be Africa? I don't know. I'm gonna shoot that one back to you. What do you think? what would be a dope place for you to do a shoot at?
I would say I like the desert. I like the desert look.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere it could be in Egypt or Dubai, somewhere like that. That's
Yeah.
desert. Because I just feel like that desert would be dope. Or somewhere like Antarctica where the snow is just fully snow.
Yeah.
Like all white, you know, places like that. You know, I feel like only because I've been to California and did shoots.
Mm-hmm.
So California would be like similar to like anywhere with a beach.
Yeah.
Much. So somewhere like that is different. You know, Antarctica or Alaska where it's snowy, or a desert.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be like my go-to.
It's a part of in Cali where it looked deserty.
Yeah.
I saw somebody kill a shoot out that way. Matter of fact, you would have thought they was somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm.
But because if I say the jungle part of Africa, then it's like you gonna have to be on your P's and Q's the whole time.
Yeah. Like a rainforest type of deal.
Rainforest would be cold too. I'm just thinking like, you know how like where it's like an open, maybe like a flea market area where it's a lot going on, but
yeah, that would
you still got like the Africa look, and you can just walk up to this place where they got like random stuff that you don't normally see, and be like, "Hey, excuse me, can we take a couple pictures right here?" Blah blah.
I can see that.
Like I can see it's like so much you can pull from. That'll be dope.
Yeah,
the little kids walking with no shirts on in the background.
Right.
They be blurred out, but you know, I think that'll be something dope. And you can pull from like the different, it's just a flea market full of stuff, and just walking and kind of just doing some dope shots right there.
Right. Okay. Well, I said that was the last one. I did one more question. It just came to me.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the clients you ever had, what was the worst experience?
My worst experience was somebody booked the shoot. First off, they booked the basic shoot. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
Basic shoot.
Right.
But it's like they wanted the biggest package, and they didn't understand like, yo, this is what you booked. Mm. You only get X, Y, Z. So why are you on this big rampage about stuff that you weren't even supposed to get? You know what I'm saying? And then me, I'm the type of person where it's like, if this what you want, first off, they didn't read, like I said, what was in.
They never read.
They didn't read what came with it. They was expecting a lot for a little. Took it to social media.
Dang.
One thing about that is, I tell, it's so many people who have taken stuff to social media, and then it's like, once we have a conversation about it, it's like, really, the only thing you really had to do was ask me. Like, this is what you was looking for. Even though this is not what you paid for, let's work something out to where you can get what you want.
Right.
But when you run the social media and, it's like they do that and then they apologize in private.
Mm-hmm.
I would really want to go to social media and be like, no, you blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you did all of this. You got all these people thinking X, Y, Z, but then you're going to apologize in my inbox. And it's like, yeah. But somebody told me, like, all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
So, and it's crazy because some of the main ones who do all this talking, they be the main ones still trying to book.
Dang. Yeah, that's how it be.
And I'm like, bro, if this what it is, why you still trying to mess with me?
Shout out to you.
Please read out there.
Yeah.
Know what you're getting yourself into. A lot of times you get what you pay for.
Right.
And yeah. Ask questions. If that's what you think it is, that's what you think you're getting, just ask the question. Like, you gonna tuck that meat in right there on the side?
Right. Ask. Please ask. Because if you don't ask, then you expect it. I don't know you expect it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but hey, man, that's clients.
Yeah.
We get them.
That come with the territory.
Yeah, it come with it. Well, that's it, man. That's all I got. And we had a good time. I enjoyed this.
Oh yeah.
This reunion.
Definitely a reunion.
You know, coming back. I'm glad I saw you the other day because
It's crazy because like I was just thinking about you because I was saying like, just wanted to holler at you, see how everything was going. Right. Really give you your flowers, letting you know, like even though we don't talk all the time, I still see what you're doing.
Right.
I still appreciate your art and the direction that you're going in. Right. And like letting you know, I silently still send people your way.
Right.
And it's like, man, it was just on my mind real heavy. And I was going to reach out to you, but you know how it be sometimes. You get distracted and you just don't do it.
Yeah.
And when I ran into you, I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. And then when you said something about the Cups of Convo, I'm like, yeah. It was meant for us to run into each other.
Yeah, it was.
Because, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then the chemistry still be like we talk all day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's still there. It's still there.
Yep.
Well, it was good having you.
Make sure I finish my drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish the drink.
Can't be a little punk on the show.
Nah. Yeah, gonna finish the drink.
Mm-hmm.
But it was good, man. Good having you. And it's another episode of Cups of Convo.
Yes, sir.